March Madness is here. The NCAA tournament begins today, and for so many college basketball fans, this is a magical time of year filled with last-minute heroics and miraculous upsets that all lead to one shining moment. Former ESPN Sportscaster and certified foodie Jaymee Sire is here now to share her game plan for an entertaining March Madness watch party. Welcome, Jaymee.
Thank you so much, Aubrey, for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So this year, the tournament is going to be a huge relief for fans who missed it last year because of the pandemic, forcing the cancellation. And then this year, we know Duke isn't going to be there for the first time in a long time. Do you have any ideas on who may end up winning the big dance?
My pick to win it all is not an original pick. It is Gonzaga. They are the #1 overall seed. So not going out on a limb too far, but I did go to school about an hour away from Spokane, Washington. So I've seen this program develop under Mark Few over the years, and I do think that this is finally going to be their year. So I do have Gonzaga winning it all.
Okay, so we will look out for them. And Jaymee, what tips do you have to create a great game-watching experience?
Well, as you mentioned, we missed out on March Madness last year, so I think everybody's really excited. Of course, though, a lot of these watching experiences are going to be at home, so I think you have to fill out your brackets, fill out multiple brackets, by the way, because it's always more fun when you have somebody to root for down the stretch. So I think hedge your bets a little bit. Have one winner in one, a different winner in the other, so you still have somebody to root for even if your team gets knocked out. I think multiple screens, especially this first weekend, we have so many games going on at once. You don't want to miss any of the action because exciting stuff can happen at literally any time. And I think third, but most importantly, you have to have your food situation figured out. I'm definitely guilty of trying to do too much in the kitchen. I end up missing the game. So I think I'm just going to rely on KFC this year to kind of plan my game day menu. Thankfully, they just released their brand new chicken sandwich. It's their best sandwich ever. It is now available nationwide, and you can get it on the KFC mobile app. So you literally don't even have to leave your couch. You can just order on the app. It'll come right to you.
Jaymee, that all looks so yummy just looking there. So I'm going to have to figure out which game to put on what screen and then which food I'm going to eat first. A lot of game day go-tos looks like you have that there in front of you. And then one of the most exciting things also about March Madness are those Cinderella teams. And there's always at least one. Any that you think are going to pull off an upset or two?
You're right. There's always one, and I think you always have to look at that 12-5 matchup. I think that is always, you're always going to have one of those 4 games is going to be an upset. I have Winthrop as my 12-5 upset. We'll see what happens. I don't have them going super far in the tournament. I think you have to be careful about that because that can definitely bust your bracket. But when it comes to food, just stick to what you know and love. And for me, that's a chicken sandwich. I love chicken sandwiches. I love fried chicken in all forms, and definitely will be having this on my game day menu.
Well, if your bracket gets busted, you can always find some comfort in the food. I know that's right, because also this year the COVID test could cause some disappointments when it comes to those brackets.
Absolutely. You know, we never know what to expect. We got an extra factor in there this year. So be prepared for anything. And I say be prepared with some delicious food. I mean, aside from the chicken sandwich, we could also talk about the fries. I think having a French fry bar is what I might do this year. You can order all the different dipping sauces from KFC with their secret recipe fries. And then, you know, whoever's over at your house, if it's just your family, your pod mates, everybody can kind of mix and match their dipping sauces and figure it out that way.
But Jaymee, are you original or crispy? I mean, what's your go-to from KFC?
I love crispy. That is just I love like a really crunchy, craggy crust. That's my go-to, whether I'm ordering it from KFC or making it at home. Thankfully, their chicken sandwich is the crispy, extra crispy. In fact, it's double breaded. It's really delicious. I go for the spicy also, but if you're going for the bucket of chicken, I'm still going to go for the crunchy, but maybe get 2, get 1 of each. What's the harm in that? You can always eat leftovers.
Yeah, and if you have the fries, you're going to be all good. I'm telling you, I'm getting so hungry and I'm very distracted just looking at all that food in front of you. Jaymee, thanks for sharing some of your March Madness tips with us. And if you want to check out all the Game Time menu items, you can visit kfc.com or download the new KFC mobile app.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.